What is up, guys? Here inside of SB2, and today we are inside of 4.3. Now you might already notice that I do have two pieces of equipment from here, and if we look at my inventory, I actually have a sword from this dungeon, because that is, I grinded a little bit. We only were level 19 last time in the previous episode, and I knew that that wasn't going to be enough, so I grinded up to 32. I didn't want to go all the way with grinding. But yeah, also if we go in the menu, you might notice that the UI is a bit different. For example, we can now see, without having to select things, how many times we've upgraded them, and there's a spear category down here. And the reason why is because SB2 actually got an update, so now there's also a floor 12. I don't think we're going to do it in the Let's Play. I know that that's kind of like the point of a Let's Play, but floor 12 isn't really meant for new players. It's supposed to just be for players that have the best equipment in the game, which is level 250, so I'm not going to be grinding all the way to that. Seeing how my main account is only level 150 anyways. And yeah, I went into floor 12 on my main account, and it's just kind of not really that fun to play. I get 2 taps by like the easiest enemy there, because I'm expected to have all this event gear that I didn't have. So basically, we're not going to be doing that. We're just gonna beat floor 11 still. But anyways, we're gonna hop right into the episode. So we've seen a few enemies. We've seen the ice wall, the angry snowman, and the snow ogres over there. So yeah, you're supposed to go this way, and then if you want to go to the main dungeon, you go that way. If not, and you want to go to the mini boss instead, we go this way. Now, the mini boss actually does drop an interesting sword that we do want. It's called the Frostbite. It's a one-handed sword. Basically, it's just a normal sword, except the actual like slicing part is completely frozen over. Now, I don't think I can solo the mini boss because it is a little bit difficult. The Alpha Ice Wall, especially since I don't have stamina, so I'm probably gonna die here. But oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. But it does give a sword that we really want, so we'll probably grind for that for floor 4. But yeah, so since we don't really have any use for anything over there, we're just going to go to the boss. Now, another thing that they added in the floor 12 update is that speed glitching is now bannable, and you also, I believe they patched it, so if you do somehow find a way to speed glitch, it is bannable. I don't know why they really did that. The later floors kind of way too long to not be speed glitching. Luckily though, in a previous update, they did add the Spirit Dash, which is locked to level 70. They did add that, so that's a little bit better, I guess. Now, and you have at least a little bit of a chance. Anyways, there's a checkpoint here. I didn't know that. But yeah, this is just the way to the boss. It's pretty easy, actually. This floor is quite small. It's mainly the dungeon that's large. Dungeon, it's not extremely unfair like the floor 2 one. This one is actually more fair. It's still pretty long, but it's not just a maze. It's actually well structured. If there is dead ends, then you can tell that they're dead ends instantly, rather than having to go on a full mile walk just to find out that it's a dead end like floor 2. So I wouldn't really advise that you roll on this bridge. I don't know if they patched it. But I remember it being super buggy where you can clip into the bridge and then fall down. Now, of course, that's not really a problem for a thing that I'm going to show you guys probably pretty soon. Actually, we can probably show it right now once we get to the door. Also, we get a hypothermic blade. We're not going to be using it, I don't think. Where is it? Somewhere. Is this it? No, it's the thing. Oh, yeah, never mind. Will we be using it? Yeah, we will be using it, actually. Technically I have better stuff though. We'll use the Stardusters instead. But yeah, so here's the dungeon door. We're not going to go in yet. Instead, I'm actually going to reset and go back to the spawn so that I can show you guys a really easy way to get to the boss if you don't want to go all the way around there. So what you're going to do, you're going to go from the spawn and you're going to go up this little cliff here. Now, the old way to do it, because I do know that this is patched now, the old way to do it was to go up here and then just go around. Unfortunately though, there's now an invisible wall right about here. I'll show you guys. Oh, never mind, I won't show you guys. But there's an invisible wall right about there. But now if you go down below the bridge where it is, you're gonna look for this little pillar part of the bridge that's just barely sticking out of the snow, and then you're gonna kill the angry snowman here so that way he doesn't interfere. And then you're just going to go to a little bit to the right of the pillar, and you're just gonna spam sprint and jump and hold the forwards button. You might have to use A and D a little bit to maneuver. But yeah, then you're basically on the bridge. While we're walking up the bridge, you might be wondering if we're going to do the floor 2 mini boss or not, because we didn't get to it last episode. I did find it, I did eventually kill it. Basically, the drops, they're just not good. It doesn't really give you a lot of val, and it does, oh well, that's unfortunate. And it also doesn't really give you a lot of experience, so it's not worth doing. Anyway, since we're back here, because we got teleported onto the map, I'll show you guys the invisible wall that I'm talking about on the way. But right here, you can't go forward. There's just an invisible wall there. Anyways, we are inside of the dungeon now. So here it is. The start of it is just a very lengthy walkway. There's no enemies here. Kind of a peculiar design, but it's fine. But yeah, there is a little bit of a secret over there. So once we get onto the staircase, I'll talk about it. Alright, so we are at the stairs now. There is a little bit of a secret here, like I said. On this stair, you'll notice on all these stairs there's an invisible wall here, but on this specific stair there isn't one. Now the reason why is because if you go down here, and I'm not going to, because I don't want to walk all the way back to the dungeon again, but if you go down there, there's an empty room there. You can't do anything in there anymore, but before there was a secret enemy called the item crystal, where you could get a secret item, the wall leather cloak, I believe it's called, something like that. Basically, it's not that good of an armor. It's level 25, has 10 defense, I believe. And just in general, it's not that great. But it's high valued as of last time I checked, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, you're supposed to go around this way. You're supposed to go up there, take a right or take a left, and then figure out that that's the wrong way, and then take a right and then go across the bridge. But just like the dungeon, you can actually skip up to the top. Now, unfortunately, there is an enemy here. Oh, never mind, he's walking away. But you're gonna go up to here, right to where the bridge is about to end, and you're just gonna jump up, and then you go around. This guy was a lot ahead of us, and boom, we're already caught up. Once again, empty rooms. I believe that there's an enemy chamber there. Same thing there, and same thing over there. That connects to this bottom area. I believe it's if you fall, you can do a parkour to get back up. There's nothing over there. There's a pit. I don't think you can fall down it, but we have a hallway of enemies here. Alright, so you're on the other side. You just have to go around here, and then this hallway will take you to the other side. You might be thinking that that's the boss over there, but that actually isn't the boss. It's a mini boss. We don't really need to fight him. I guess we can, just for fun. We're probably gonna die though, so I'm gonna get the convenient checkpoint that's up there first. Anyways, we have the checkpoint up there now. This guy is still following us. It's pretty nice of him. I think he's going to help us with the mini boss, maybe. Anyways, we both have the checkpoint, I believe. Well, I'm gonna die. But yeah, as you can see, this boss actually this mini boss has 2 health bars. So that's pretty interesting. We're gonna attempt to solo the boss. I don't think we are. Oh, there's our friend. I don't think we're going to be able to solo it, so nice that he's here. Basically, as long as one of us is living at a time, it shouldn't regenerate any health, so we should be fine. It's definitely gonna take a few deaths though. So yeah. Anyways, we actually got him pretty low, so that's nice. Hopefully he doesn't regenerate before we hit him. There we go. But yeah, I think we're gonna kill him this time. And yep, he's pretty much dead, and there we go. So that's that mini boss down. I believe it does have some drops. I don't know if I have any. I might have. I was farming this guy for experience earlier, but I don't know if I got any of its drops. So you guys can let me know if any of these are I think that this might be one. That's the only one that I think could actually be a drop. Otherwise, I don't think any of them are. But we're gonna head upstairs now to the actual boss. Also, before we head up, 356 bell and a good amount of experience, so that's pretty nice. But basically, you go through that door after the stairs, and you have this like spiral staircase once again. There's a bunch of snow horses on it, so just make sure to not die to them. Luckily, they do spawn pretty far apart, so at most you should only get swarmed by 2 at a time. And they also provide a pretty good opportunity to gain your health back, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, just slowly make your way through here if you're under geared like I am, and you should be fine. Anyways, this will come to this room right here. Not really much to see here. I don't think that there's anything that way. We'll check it out anyways. I don't remember that being up while we died. Alright, so we're back to the room. We're gonna check out. Now it's just a layer of ice to see the other. I believe that's the other room. Actually, it might just be a random empty room. But either way, it doesn't really matter. The boss is right here. It seems like there is somebody fighting him. You can see him in the distance right there. But yeah. Well, he actually just got killed, so this person's clearly pretty good. They have 453 damage sword, so that is pretty nice for them. Either way, if I remember correctly, you used to be able to just cheat the boss by hanging out on that wall. I don't think you can anymore. Either way, he's not too difficult of a boss. Also, the dungeon music is pretty nice here, so I'll let you guys listen to that. I personally still like the first floor dungeon song better, but it's still pretty good. Anyways, the boss has spawned, so me and this guy are going to attempt to take it down. He took it down last time, seemingly solo, so we should be fine. I feel like the only threat that we're gonna have here is really just my shield running out, because he does hit pretty hard, but as long as you have a few people, he shouldn't be too much of a difficulty. But yeah, I am going to most likely die, so that's kind of unfortunate. However, as long as he kills the boss, we should still get credit, so we're just gonna pray that he does. And yeah, he actually did kill the boss, yep, we got the 4th floor, so that is pretty cool. We're not gonna head there just yet though, and I'm not sure if we're gonna do it this episode at all. This is pretty short. It's only been like 20 minutes of recording for me so far. But either way, we are going to get the armor from the boss and the sword from the mini-boss. Now, I do know that the boss here also drops a sword, but it has the same damage as the mini-boss sword, and I like the design of the mini-boss sword better, so we're just going to get that instead. Well guys, we are back, and we actually got the Sorrow Silk tunic, so that's very cool. We're also level 35 now, so we actually got it quite fast, but yeah, this is what it looks like, so pretty cool. Also, I was going through the door, and then I accidentally glitched through, so I guess that happens sometimes, but yeah, that is pretty cool. Now we just need to get the frostbite. Also, something I just noticed that is kind of unfortunate for us, the Sorrow Silk tunic is actually a rare, and we only have 3 rare items. I'm also going to use the Cerebrus because it's just pretty cool. But we only have a few rare items, so we're only going to be able to get 2 crystals for the weapons at max because the frostbite is also a rare. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Luckily for us, there does seem to be people at the Alpha Ice Wall now, so it probably will actually be not that difficult. Oh, I might die. But it's not going to be as difficult to get the frostbite as it would be if we were solo. Now, even more lucky for us is that not only do these people have festive capes, which are basically one of the best accessories in the game, but one of them also has the tree skill, so that is pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to get the tree skill next episode. Technically we can get it next episode, but it's extremely low of a chance, so that might just be probably towards the end of the series actually, unless we get extremely lucky somehow. As you guys can see, we did get the frostbite pretty quickly. We're level 36. I was on the wiki while I was grinding for it, And I did notice that the floor 4 drops from the boss are actually only level 40. Anyways, we do have 3 crystals. I'm going to put them into sword since I think we're pretty good on defense, and luckily all 3 went through, so it's pretty nice. So we do 210 damage, so that is really good. So I guess it actually was bugged. It's not 210 damage, it's 235 now. Also, you might notice that we are currently in Redfield Grove. I figured we have a lot of time left, so we might as well just go and fight the mini boss really quick. So if you guys are wondering how to get to the mini boss yourself, you're just going to go to where the lake is. There should be a checkpoint there if you're at the right spot. And then you're just going to keep following that path. Keep looking on your left until you see a little opening like this. There should be a checkpoint here as well. You're going to want to get that checkpoint because you don't want to be dying. But then, to the left of that checkpoint, right here, there should be another open like little crevice thingy, and the mini boss will be right there in the middle. Now it is surrounded by a few Pearl Keepers, I believe 3 or 4, but it is the Pearl Guardian. Now I have a little bit too powerful gear because I'm from floor 3, but yeah, it's the mini boss right there. Only about double the val of a normal enemy, and the experience wasn't that great either. So I wouldn't really recommend grinding it too much. It's not really worth it. So yeah, if you want to go here, that's how you get there. But that is going to be it for this episode. If you guys want to see 4-4, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, or you want to see some more Sword Burst 2, whether it's just Let's Play or just something on my main account, or like challenges or something, then yeah, make sure that you subscribe and like so that way you don't miss out on the new content. And everybody, peace out.